If you freeze in meetings or feel like your ideas are being ignored because of your English, this video is for you.
Don't forget to share this video with a friend who needs this strategy. Stay with us.
Hey, Liam. I have been thinking about this. How do people actually speak confident English in international meetings, step by step?
Hey, Emma. Great question. And it really comes down to managing the moment, instead of waiting until your English is perfect.
Really? So, confidence does not come from knowing more words.
Not really. Confidence comes from knowing how to act in real situations.
Wow. That is interesting, because I always thought I needed more vocabulary first.
Most people think that. But in meetings, confidence actually comes from clarity and control.
So, if I know what to do, I feel more confident?
Sure. When you know how to respond, your brain stays calm and your speech flows better.
That makes sense now. But what is the real problem people have in meetings?
The main problem is not language. It's not knowing how to participate.
What kind of difficulties do people face?
They do not know when to speak. They panic with questions and they lose their ideas.
Wow. I feel all of that.
That is very common, Emma, and we can fix it step by step.
So, where do we start?
We start with controlling your entry moment.
What does that mean exactly?
It means knowing how to join the conversation without waiting too long.
I always wait too much, and then I miss the moment.
Exactly. Confident speakers do not wait. They create simple opportunities to speak.
How can I do that in a real meeting?
You can say, "Can I add something here?" Or, "I would like to share a quick point."
Wow. That sounds simple, but powerful.
Yes, because it gives you a clear way to start speaking.
So, I do not need to find the perfect moment, Liam?
No, you just need a natural entry, Emma.
What happens if I stay quiet?
You lose opportunities and your confidence drops.
Wow. That is exactly what happens to me.
You see, it is more about timing than language.
That is interesting, actually. What comes next?
The next step is structuring your idea so you don't get lost.
I always start speaking and then I forget what I wanted to say. Why?
Because your idea is not organized before you speak.
So, how can I fix that?
Use a simple structure: point, reason, and example.
Can you show me how that sounds?
You can say, "I think we should delay the launch because the data is not complete."
Wow, that sounds clear.
Yeah. Clarity makes your message easier to follow.
And that helps with confidence too?
Yes, because you stay focused while speaking.
That makes sense now.
Sure.
What should I do if someone asks me a question and I panic?
Then you need to slow down the moment instead of reacting immediately.
How can I do that, Liam?
Use a simple buffer, like, "That is a good question," or "Let me think for a second."
Wow, that gives me time.
Yes, Emma. And it also makes you sound calm and professional.
I always try to answer too fast.
And that is when confusion happens.
That is true.
You see?
What if I do not know the answer at all, Liam?
Then you stay in control with a clear response.
What can I say in that situation?
You can say, "I do not have that information right now, but I can check."
That sounds very professional.
Exactly. You stay honest without losing confidence.
So I do not need to panic?
Not at all. Control is more important than having the answer.
Wow, that removes a lot of pressure.
Yes, because now you have a strategy.
What about sounding confident? Because sometimes I know what to say, but I sound nervous.
Then You need to focus on how you speak, not just what you say.
What should I change, Liam?
Speak a little slower, pause clearly, and finish your sentences.
I think I speak too fast when I'm nervous.
That is very common, Emma, and it affects how people perceive you.
What else should I avoid?
Avoid turning your sentences into questions and dropping your voice at the end.
Wow, I do that a lot.
Most learners do, Emma, but fixing it makes a big difference.
So, confidence is more about delivery.
Yeah, people notice how you speak more than small mistakes.
That is interesting.
Exactly.
What is the final step, Liam?
The final step is closing your point clearly.
Why is that important?
Because weak endings make you sound unsure.
What should I say?
You can say, "That is my recommendation," or "That is how I see it."
Wow, that sounds strong.
Clear endings build trust.
So, I need to finish with confidence.
Yes, always finish your idea with clarity.
That makes sense now.
Yeah,
Can you summarize everything, Liam?
enter clearly, organize your idea, handle questions calmly, stay in control, speak clearly, and finish strong.
Wow, that feels simple now.
Simple systems work best.
So, I do not need perfect English.
No, you need clarity and consistency.
That is interesting. I feel more confident already.
That's because now you know what to do.
And how can I practice these steps in real situations without feeling overwhelmed, Liam?
Start with short and simple responses in everyday conversations.
Like, what kind of responses?
You can say, "That makes sense," "I agree," or "Good point."
Wow, those are really simple.
Yes, Emma. And simple language used well sounds natural and confident.
So, I do not need complex sentences?
Not at all. Clarity is more important than complexity.
That is interesting, actually. I always try to sound more advanced.
And that often creates hesitation.
That is true. I overthink everything.
And overthinking slows you down.
How can I respond naturally when someone asks for my opinion, Liam?
You can say, "From my perspective," or "I think we could try this."
Wow, that sounds very natural.
Yes, these are common expressions people use all the time.
So, using them makes me sound more fluent?
Exactly, Emma, because they come out more automatically.
Interesting. So, it is like having ready phrases?
Absolutely. And that reduces hesitation.
What about when I want to disagree?
You can say, "I see your point, but I think we should consider another option."
Wow, that sounds polite and confident.
Yes, you stay respectful while expressing your idea.
I usually stay quiet because I am afraid of sounding rude.
That is common, Emma. But the right phrases help you communicate clearly.
What if I need time to think before answering?
You can say, "Let me think about that for a moment."
Wow, that is so useful.
Yes, it gives you time and keeps the conversation natural.
I usually try to answer immediately.
And that creates pressure and confusion.
Huh. That is true.
You see?
What are some common mistakes people make when trying to sound confident, Liam?
They try to be too perfect, too formal, and they think too much before speaking.
Why is being too formal a problem?
Because it sounds unnatural in most conversations.
Can you give me an example?
Instead of saying, "I would like to express my opinion," you can say, "I think."
Wow, that is much simpler.
Yes. Natural English is usually shorter and clearer.
So, trying to sound perfect actually makes things worse?
Yes, It creates hesitation and breaks your flow.
Wow. I did not realize that.
Most learners do not, Emma, but simplicity helps a lot.
What if I forget a word while speaking?
You can explain it in another way instead of stopping.
Can you show me how, Liam?
You can say, "It's like," or "It's similar to," and continue.
Wow, that helps me keep going.
Exactly, Emma. And that keeps your confidence stable.
I usually stop and say sorry.
And that interrupts your communication.
How can I sound more natural in meetings, Liam?
Use everyday expressions people actually use.
Like what?
You can say, "That works for me," "Sounds good," or "Let us go with that."
Wow, I hear those a lot.
Yes, and using them makes your English sound more real.
So I should focus on these expressions?
Yes, they are practical and easy to apply.
That makes sense now.
Sure.
What about when people speak very fast, Liam?
Focus on the main idea instead of every word.
That is hard sometimes.
It gets easier when you relax and listen for meaning.
Wow, that is interesting.
Exactly. Listening well also builds confidence.
What is the biggest mindset change I need?
Focus on communication instead of perfection.
Wow, that really changes everything.
Yes, Emma, that is the key shift.
So, confidence is something I can build, Liam?
Absolutely. Through practice and repetition.
That is motivating.
Exactly.
Can you give me a quick recap?
Enter clearly. Organize your ideas. Handle questions calmly. Stay in control. Speak clearly. And finish strong.
Wow, that is a powerful system.
Yes. And it works in real conversations.
So, if I practice this every day, I will improve?
Yes. Consistency builds real confidence.
That makes sense now.
Exactly.
What should I do after watching this?
Start using one step in your next conversation.
Just one?
Yes. Small actions create progress.
Wow, that feels easier.
Exactly.
Thank you, Liam. I feel much more confident now.
That is great. Keep practicing every day.
I will.
Exactly.
What is your final advice for speaking confidently in meetings?
Speak with clarity. Stay calm and trust your message.
Wow, that is powerful.
And if you want to improve your English even more, click the next video on your screen. It is the ultimate guide to linking sounds, and it will help you sound more natural.
Really? Is it that helpful?
Yes. Because once you understand linking sounds, you start speaking more smoothly and naturally.
Wow, that sounds interesting.
Exactly. It helps you speak faster, clearer, and with more confidence without overthinking every word.
So it can really improve how I sound?
Absolutely. It is one of the fastest ways to sound more natural and confident in English.
That makes sense now.
So, click on the video now and start improving the way you speak. See you there. Bye.